Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time finding me, then welcome to the channel. I'm happy you're here. I don't want to sound robotic, but that kind of did sound robotic. Anyway, guys, I do have a little bit of story time. Now, I've had time to calm down a little bit, but it's still very important. And I think that you'll find it will be too. But it's not going to be an hour-long video. I'm not going to drag it out. So as a matter of fact, first I'm going to show you things from the thumbnail, if I use that thumbnail anyway, that I'm using on my face. And then we'll get down to business. I got these little, Dave got them for me. I don't know if he got them at a dollar store, if sometimes he used to go down here to Rite Aid before they went out of business. And they had some really nice things there that I used to like to get that only they had, believe it or not. But these are called Swispers. I know they're not a brand, only common to one store or something like that. But anyway, there's these little cotton rounds. I've had many a kind. Many kinds. Okay, but these are really nice because this is kind of the flat side here, and the other side is more cushiony. Let me put them up there together so you can see them. Looks like that one's got a hair on it. Go figure. Okay, yeah, this one's smoother and this one's more, And I guess that's good for, getting in there and cleaning, which my face is clean. And I already used this same sheet mask last night. It's one of the 3 to 4 hours or overnight mask. I bought a bunch of these. Well, not a bunch, but, I got like, I think 6 or 7 of them in a package. But these are by Xiaomi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's how I always say it. And it's called Day and Night Retinol and Collagen. Ching ching, my favorites. Along with caffeine. This is called Facelift Mask. And it's got 10 times moisture, pore perfecting, and tightness with vitamins A, C, E, and it's got hydrating acid. Yeah, firming, nourishing, hydrating. Anyway, there we go. I think that's pronounced Xiaomi. I'm not even sure, but I use it often. I really do. Okay, and the under eye masks, these are the caffeine by Mask, and we've all seen these around. I got these. I've got like a little, not little, but I've got a big Ziploc bag that I keep all my favorites in, and I just grabbed a couple out there. Imagine me being able to find them. One of my favorite lippies, because as I always say, your lips are part of your face, ladies. Treat them well. This is the Rodial lip oil. That don't even look right, that finger there. So, I love this. Got this on Ipsy, and their Mega Drop Shop is up in case any of you don't already know that. I don't know if it just came up today, but I just got the notification today. Okay, so I'll be putting this on, and I'm going to give it my face a once over with this. We got this, shake it up. It's micellar cleansing water with cornflower oil. Is that what it was? Yeah, cornflower extract. We got this as a little extra, a little freebie in our Allure box. So I'm just gonna, whoa, come pouring out. I like this. It reminds me a lot of the Perricone MD micellar water. I got a sell on those, and I mean, I snatched a bunch up. I'm so happy. They're kind of moisturizing, and it looks just the same color. Look at that. Okay. Well, most of these masks will tell you for the best outcome, you should, after cleansing your face, use a toner. Pretty much same thing. The mask I used had somewhat of a toner in it, tightening. Look at this, you guys. I'm not even kidding. My face is clean. I used that mask. I slept in it. I do it. I mask every night. I mask every day. Even if it's just the under eye mask. Tell me I don't need it. Anyway, look at this. Just from my hands. Doing nothing. Picking Sissy up. She runs all over the place. You know, moving stuff around. Going through boxes. Packing boxes. Which, if you are one of my 10 winners that I announced last week, I haven't shipped them all out yet. I promise to give tracking numbers. I'm getting on it. I mean, I'm trying hard, you guys. But look at this. See how the dirt is still there. Let me use this other side to go down my neck. Because, I mean, I cleaned behind and in and all around the ears and all that stuff too. But, I mean, just from touching your face, your hands are so disgusting. Even when they're clean. Look at that. That's for my neck. I mean, I'm Nervous Nelly anyway, and you already know that. Always touching my face. So I don't have to make you sit here and go through half an hour of me applying this. I'm going to apply this and then come back, announce my winner for this week, and my quick little story time that's so very important to me. There's those. And that. Okay. That gave me a little bit of trouble. It didn't last night, but of course I was laying back. I need to see here where it's kind of loose on the side because I need to get my baby hairs, my sideburns. But here's the empties. This comes in 2 pieces. You should put the bottom piece on first. It's not a necessity, but they usually tell you to do that. I use the little strips, usually the parts that would go over your eyes. I usually put those under my eyes. I put them here along the side. You can probably see that. You can see my pink ones, red, whatever, coming through the blue. And I put one that goes over the mouth. I just stuck it there on my chin. Why not? Anyway, it comes in between these 2. I put the side that has, you see that? Now, that's on one side of the mask. I put that side closest to my face. It doesn't say anything about that, but I noticed when they show like photos of people wearing them, they look like glossy, and so I make sure the glossy side is out. Anyway, guys, all right, real quick, like. And if this starts bothering me, I will just flat out rip it right off because I don't have to have it. I wore one last night. Anyway. All right. This is not going to be a boo-hoo session. It very well could have been, though. Listen, you guys. First of all, I don't know if anybody else is going through this, but somebody is trying so doggone hard to scam me. I mean, I'm getting calls after calls after calls. Okay, it's about life insurance, okay? Now, first of all, I get so much for free from my bank, and then if I want to order more, I can. So I was sent a paper from my bank to name a beneficiary and how much I wanted and all that, if I did. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this, but somebody keeps calling, and they're saying they're from Globe Insurance or something like that. I don't know. I'm clueless. Anyway, then they resorted to emailing me. It's pissing me off here. Sorry. Emailing me and now texting me. Did I already say texting me? You know, calling, emailing me, texting me. And then, you know, usually I know the rules, you know, don't even speak a word. If you don't know the number, don't answer. If it's important, you can call them back. I know all that, but I was so aggravated and upset at the time, and I just said, "You're a damn liar." I've called the police and I talked to my bank. Don't call me again. And I kid you guys not, it wasn't 2 minutes later, I got a text message saying, I'm so and so, the supervisor from the such and such bank, and I understand your concern, but I just need to verify some information for you so we can get this sent out. Get what sent out? You know, I didn't say that to them, of course, but I'm just thinking, get a life. Get that sent out. How about that? That'd be great. Leave me the hell alone. But it's just like nonstop. And I have such a smart husband, you know, and he's taught me all this stuff over the years. I mean, not like I was dumb, but I'm just saying. Anyway, my mother called me. This is the story time. My mother called me a week and a half ago, shortly before I mentioned even saying anything to you guys. So I wasn't sure if I should or not, but I think everybody should be aware. She said, Carol, honey, have you talked to Curtis? That's my oldest son. I said, no, Mom. They don't call me unless they need something. You know, one of those things. And she says, well, she said, he called me a little bit ago. And he said, Grandma, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. He said, Grandma, it's Curtis. And she said, well, how you doing, honey? And let me tell you what, it's pretty freaking sad when your own grandmother don't even know your voice. I only know their voice by memory. I was with their father for quite a few years, and they sound just like him. But not my mother. She don't know. She said, what's the matter, honey? Because he said, he asked, could she help him? She said, what's the matter? He said, I was in a car wreck, Grandma. And he said, I was on my phone. Got a stupid fly in my house. He said, I was on my phone, Grandma, and I accidentally hit the rear end of this car. And there was a baby in the car, and the baby is hurt. I said, what? Oh my God, how bad? And I just went to pieces, you know. Okay, now see, I said I've had time to calm down. And I have, but can you imagine? So she said, oh dear God, honey, are you okay? He said, I'm okay, Grandma, but he said, can you help me? Can you help me out? So she thought right away, you know, what would he be needing help with? Bail bonds. Bail bond is what she was thinking. Not that she's ever had to bail my child out for anything, but I'm just saying. He said, please don't tell Mom. Please don't tell Mom. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm the first one he should have called. And this is what I'm getting to. She said, honey, I don't have anything. I'm sorry. She said, I won't tell your mom, but she said, maybe you should call her. She loves you, honey. She understands. She said, I'm on Social Security. She said, I don't have anything, baby. I'm so sorry. She said, oh God. And she said, how bad is the baby hurt? He said, I don't know. He said, I'm sorry, Grandma, for bothering you. She said, you didn't bother me, honey. Come and see me sometime. He said, I will. So, of course, my mother, being my mother, thank God, she called me right away. Have you talked to Curtis? And so she tells me this stuff, and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Pardon my language. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'm upset. I'm still upset. And I know a lot of you don't like foul mouth, and I don't like to have one. If it comes out, I apologize ahead of time. Anyway, you guys, do you know how close I could have possibly lost my mother? This is why I'm so upset. If my mother had the ability, she would have said, what can I do for you, honey? This person most likely would have asked her, at the very least, asked her to send money to some kind of PayPal account or, Venmo or some shit like that. Which, thank God, my mother don't know anything about a cell phone. I'm constantly teaching her little bits how to send pictures, how to contact me through Messenger, how to FaceTime, things like that. She could have got robbed for every penny that she had if she had any money. We helped take care of my mother, me and Dave. I mean, if my sister and her husband could do anything for her, and they would. And some small things. I'm just talking about my mom don't have money. Okay? None of us have money like that. I'm just saying. And then I got to thinking, oh my God, what if they would have said, Grandma, could you at least give me a ride home then? Now that's something she would have hopped in her car and done. Where you at, baby? And they would have sent her to some seedy ass part of town, or possibly the Walmart parking lot, or who knows? Because they towed my car because I hit a baby, blah, blah, blah. Her not thinking, why ain't he in jail? Or, whatever. Or maybe, a million things ran through my head, you guys. And then she would have went to give him a ride home, and it wasn't him, but somebody else knocks on her door. And since she hasn't seen him for so damn long, she would unclick her lock and let this stranger in her car, who would then knock her brains out, take her purse, and have whatever he wanted from her anyway, maybe roll her over or put whatever out of the car right there, or drive somewhere and push her. I mean, look at this news person, this Samantha Guthrie, what she's going through. Oh my God. You talk about a nightmare. So, this stuff with my mother happened before that. Well, listen, you guys. I called Mary. I messaged her. Whatever. I got in touch with her. And I said, please ask for prayer for my family, Mary. I said, I can't go into detail right now with everything because I don't even know everything. But when I do, I'll let you know. But just please ask for prayer for my family. And I told her my son was in an accident, and I guess he hit a car, and there was a baby hurt. I don't know much more. I don't know anything right now. She's like, oh my God. And Mary was all, shook up about it herself. And I'm so sorry, of course, Mary always prays for us anyway. And I don't think she was planning on I don't think she even did do an actual video that night, because she had said that she wasn't going to do one that night, but she did go on her post. And I got a lot of you that reached out. Thank you so, so much. But you guys, this is why, it's funny because I'm always saying, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Please check on your elderly friends and neighbors and family members and all that. You don't know how easy it could be for any of us to lose anyone. And I'm thinking it has to be someone who knows, because they called her house phone. My mother has an actual house phone. I do too, but that's another story. I just never have gotten rid of it. It came as part of a package deal with my cable bill when I moved in here years and years ago. So anyway, I'm just saying, could you imagine that, you guys? And this is why I thought it's so important. I got to get this out there. I got to tell people this. I mean, the world is such a scary place anyways. And it's not like I'm the first one that maybe something like this almost happened to. There's people I'm sure it has happened to. And who knows what could have happened, what did happen to other people. But you guys, all I have in my immediate family, I've got Dave, and I'll have him to the day I die, or vice versa. I know this. My children, grandchildren. I have a great grandson that I never had been able to meet. I don't know why. I've never done anything but love my family. Anyway, guys, sorry. I have my mother and my little sister. That's it. No grandparents on either side. My father's gone. My little brother's gone. I have a ton of cousins and stuff like that. Sorry. But none of us are really close. A few of them here, the younger ones. I'm the oldest one of all of them because my mother was the oldest child and so forth and so on. That's just the way things happen. Some of my cousins are so young they call me Aunt Carol. Go figure that. And that's okay. I like the sentiment of it. Anyway, so I called the hospital because, well, first I called the jail because he said he was okay. She said he sounded funny, Carol. It almost didn't sound like Curtis. Even after all these years, she knew he sounded weird. It's because it wasn't my son, you guys. It was not my son. I called the jail number, and I talked to this nice young sheriff or officer, whatever, in intake, and no, man, we don't have him. So I thought, oh, God. Then if he was okay and he's not in jail, they've got him at the hospital just to check him out. And they're watching him. They're not letting him out. Because I know that's happened to people before. If they've caused an accident or a DUI or anything like that, and they've had a warrant, they take them to the hospital to check them out, but they've got a guard outside that door because they're not going nowhere until they're ready to take them to jail. So that went through my mind. I called the hospitals, both of them. No, ma'am. And I didn't want, I told my mom, I said, well, don't tell him that you talked to me because I never want my children to feel that they can't trust you. I don't ever want that. And I should have known that my child would have called me. I mean, their father lives with them, so they would have, I believe in my heart that he would have contacted me, if nothing else. I believe that, everything in me. But I told my mom a couple of days later, I said, I haven't heard anything. And we were both just crazy. scared and worried. I said, here's the number for Curtis. Here's the number for Joe. That's my youngest son. I said, and if you have to, I said, here's the number for Kurt Sr., you know. I said, call Curtis first, and then call his dad, because Joe's been working 60 plus hours a week. And he's either working or sleeping, I guarantee you that. So Curtis didn't answer his phone. So she called his dad. She said, Kurt, how you doing, honey? This is Judy. He said, hey, Judy, blah, blah, blah. I ain't seen you for a while. How you doing? I seen your name come up. So she told him what went on, and she said, is Curtis okay? Yeah, why? So she told him, and he said, no, he's fine. He goes, but I will go out here real quick just to make sure he didn't wreck the damn car. So that's what he did. He come back. He said, it's fine. He said, I'll have him get a hold of you, Judy. And she said, thank you. So he had my son to call her. And he said, Grandma, I wouldn't do that to you. First of all, I would never ask you for a penny. And I wouldn't, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that somebody worried you like that. And I don't know exactly what all was said, but basically he was okay. And it was not him. So what I would need to know, I'm thinking this has to be somebody that knows my family, that knows my mother's number is public. It's not a private number. It's listed. It comes through and it tells her, call from, blah, blah, blah. But she uses her cell phone. Some people still call her on her house phone. I do. It's just out of habit. And if she don't answer that, then usually she's gone someplace or whatever. I call her on her cell phone. Anyway. So, do you understand why it's so important for me to get this message to you guys? How come it's so important for all of us? Me, you. I mean, if you still have an elderly family member alive, tell them about it. And help them make sure they understand. To never keep things a secret. To never... dumb me. And I'm not saying this to be funny. If I wasn't sure about that voice and someone else called me, like, hey, Aunt Carol, this is so-and-so, but don't tell Mom. You know what I mean? First of all, I'm a people pleaser. I'm a natural born helper. Things like that in my life. I always have been. What do you need, honey? I'd have called Dave. I'd have called the bank. I'd have took out money. I'd have done... Where do you want me to bring it? Where do you want me to send it? I'd have been had. Because I never thought about something like that before. It's not because I'm dumb, but I just never thought of that type of scamming, theft by deception. You can call it a lot of different things. Anyway, you guys, I am so sorry. I didn't even announce my winner. Please get in touch with me. I wrote it real small. At Robin's Way Today. Robin, it's been a long, long time since you've won anything on my channel. Please get in touch with me, hon. And you're this week's winner. I started to say winter. Well, it is winter, but you're this week's winner of my grab-and-go box. And next week, if you'd like to enter for next week, please leave a sentence and use the word safe. S-A-F-E. Any way you want to use it. Please use a sentence and use that word, please. And that's what we all need to do, is keep each other safe. Be safe ourselves. It's just so weird that I'm always saying that. I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful that my mother didn't keep that from me. Anyway, you guys, this has gone longer than I expected it to, but I get to talking, you know. But I said it wouldn't be an hour, and it's not. Oh, real fast here. Gee, mini Christmas. I'm so sorry. I got a couple cards here. This is beautiful. Pretty roses and stuff. I don't think I showed that. Oops, on the back. I haven't even opened this yet. This is from Miss Mary Catherine Loves Cats. Okay. Ooh, this is beautiful. The outside matches the inside. Look at that. It says, thinking of you. And it says, as a spiritual gift, you will be remembered by the Carmelites in their daily masses and prayers. I think that's what that means. It says, dear Carol and Dave, praying that you feel God's love and strength surround you today and always. Love you, Mary. See, she sent this right away after I told her what happened. I'm telling you, it's a crazy world. And this is from Miss Earlene Stevens. Another one of my lovely, lovely friends. I hit the jackpot with you ladies. Just with you being there, your prayers, your love, and your kindness, and your caring. Happy Valentine's. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. I'm so sorry. Miss and Mr. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay. And little heart with roses. Beautiful. And love you. I love you, Earlene. She says, I hope you have a year of love, friendship, health, and joy. Thank you for everything you do for everyone. Aw. Oh, there's the little metal hearts. Oh, Carol, all the happy, all the day long, all for you. Love and hugs, Earlene. Oh, she got a little puffy sticker there. Cutie pie. Oh, I seen another one fell out of there. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Earlene. Thank you, Mary. Thanks to all of you for listening to me. I found these other cards. Oh my gosh. And I don't think that I showed them. Look at this. This is a shame. This is from T. It's a Christmas card from T. I'll hurry up, you guys, but this is important. There's no way I showed this because these things are stuck like Chuck, buddy. Woo! I'm so sorry. You know what? This was in one of the bags that I brought in here. And I meant to show it and got sidetracked. Oh, this is beautiful. Happy holidays. Thank you, T. Dearest Carol and family, best wishes to you and yours. A wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Much love and friendship. T. Teresa Ellen Arianis. Arianis. I can't say it like her. But look. Oh. Thank you, T. I gotta tell you, I really don't mean to be like this, you guys. Betty Vick. My girl, Betty. Oh, I thought I ripped the card. That's just the gold on the inside of the envelope. I got to go see my girl Betty. I'm bringing him a dead bird. Same. The ghost of the three wise cats. God, Betty. Oh, dear Carol, have an unforgettable Christmas. I'm waiting an atmospheric river of rain today, so I'm trying to be extra lazy to celebrate being housebound. I've been loving using all the self-care you sent recently. My husband is in love with the pineapple only gummy bears. Who knew? 35 years. I didn't know that was a favorite flavor. His favorite too. Her favorite flavor of gummy bears are pineapple, and I found bags of only pineapple gummy bears. So I grabbed up 3 or 4 packages or whatever and sent them to her. Okay, I sent that one, and I just got some more stickers from St. Jude's. I wanted to show you guys this really quick. Holy crap. I found a company that makes leather bracelets and necklaces and jewelries, whatever, on Temu. And it's called Blacksmith. Blksmth. So that's how they spell. And they come in these cool little packages. Unzip. And they've got their little name tag on there. And you guys, this is a double wrapped gold bracelet. And it's pure leather. And you just push that in and pull it out. Got to be careful, because here's the problem that I have. Grab it along this part, not the leather. You pull on the leather, your nice bracelet's going to tear apart before you get to wear it. But all right, I'm not gonna try to put it on because this has got it together. But this is a great. I got a little red one, and it clasps together. If you get it wet, it's okay. You don't want to soak it, but I'm just saying, Anyway, you guys, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Check on your mothers, your grandmothers, your neighbors, whatever. Help each other to stay safe, okay? And thank you again for all the love and prayers and support. And another special thank you to Miss Mary Catherine Loves Cats. She's always got my back, one way or another. I love you guys. Bye-bye.